Welcome to the May edition of the Renewables Roundup, the monthly video that gives you a roundup of all the latest stories from across the US in the world of renewables. I'm your host, Eddie Munda, Principal Consultant at Coalesce Management Consulting, the renewable energy consultancy who provide engineering, construction and project management services on renewable energy projects globally. This monthly video provides information about new targets, upcoming projects and news from across the US to help make it easier for you to keep up to date with the latest updates. Our top story this month focuses on Leyline Renewable Capital. The firm are providing roughly $30 million in capital financing to Accelergen Energy in order to enable the greenfield developer to execute a multi-gigawatt pipeline of solar and storage projects in the US. These projects are located across multiple US markets and will be developed over the next 4 years. Leyline said on Wednesday details about specific projects were not currently available. Accelergen will receive funds from Leyline Growth Capital, and in a separate statement, the startup said it will allocate a portion of the total sum to create a team of grid and market analytics, project development, engineering and finance experts. Dutch heavy lift and transportation specialist Mammoet has secured contracts for 2 large offshore wind projects in the United States, both of which begin in 2023. The 2 contracts cover a range of port scopes, including the loading, handling and temporary storage of XXL monopiles, plus the pre-assembly of turbines in a US marshalling port. The company said its vast experience in offshore wind, presence in the US and long track record of supplying specialist equipment as well as tailor-made solutions have proven decisive to secure these awards from an undisclosed customers. Swift Current Energy has announced that it has closed project financing with ING Capital LLC and has received tax equity commitment from Morgan Stanley Renewables Inc. for its 266 megawatt Tres Bajas solar project in southeast Texas. The solar project is currently under construction and is expected to commence operations by the end of 2023. ING acted as a sole lead arranger, book runner and green loan structuring agent. Morgan Stanley has committed the tax equity for the project to Swift Current, and Swift Current will be the developer and long-term owner-operator. Pattern Energy Group has secured final approval for its $8 billion Sunzia wind power generation and transmission project in New Mexico and is gearing up to launch construction this summer. The green light was granted by the US Department of Interior Bureau of Land Management and closes the National Environmental Policy Act for review. Described as the largest renewable energy infrastructure project in US history, the Sunzia project envisages 3.5 gigawatts of new wind generation in Torrance, Lincoln and San Miguel counties in New Mexico. It comes along with a 550-mile high-voltage direct current line capable of transmitting 3 gigawatts between New Mexico and south-central Arizona. The huge project is expected to be completed in 2026. Pattern Energy recently picked contractors and said the scheme is estimated to generate $20.5 billion in total economic benefit. Canadian Solar shipped just 18 megawatt hours of energy storage in the first 3 months of the year, while growing its contracted revenues for the segment to $1.3 billion US. The PV module and energy storage manufacturer doubled its energy storage shipments to 1.9 gigawatt hours last year, but warned it may only match that this year, forecasting 1.8 to 2 gigawatt hours for 2023. It has started the year very slowly, with only 18 megawatt hours of shipments in the first quarter and no guidance for the current quarter. It has, however, grown its contracted revenue shortage from $1 billion at the start of the year to $1.3 billion today, and the slow start to 2023 has been expected. Finally, renewables developer R+ Energies announced an offtake deal enabling it to supply the output of a 200 megawatt solar park in Idaho to the local data center operations of Meta Platforms Incorporated. The long-term power purchase agreement for R+ Energies Pheasant Valley Solar Project was sealed with utility Idaho Power, which separately has in place a special energy services agreement with Meta. The arrangement will see the technology conglomerate receive green electricity for its new data center in the city of Kuna, Idaho. They were the top stories from the US renewables market in May. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a like, comment, share, or even better, all 3. And if you have a renewable energy project coming up, CMC provide engineering, construction and project management services to help deliver your project ahead of schedule and under budget. For more information, please visit www.expertisedelivered.com or reach out to myself directly on LinkedIn. Thank you for watching. I'm Eddie Maunder. This has been the Renewables Roundup, and I hope to see you again next month.